Huge, like no one's ever been able to do that before.
MashaAllah, I think it's amazing.
Let's build a bank. We are helping you away from major corporations that fundamentally are misaligned with what we believe in. In today's episode, we're actually doing something really different. We're coming to you live from Muslim Tech Fest 2025, where we're one of the sponsors. And we're also announcing the launch of our new digital bank, going live in September for our first 1,000 Alpha or Aleph users. So come check it out, and we're going to interview some cool people. As always, I'm your host, Arib Siddiqui, and this is Muslim Money Talk. Big part of the reason that we started this is that for the longest time as a Muslim in the UK, it's felt we've always had to compromise when it came to financial services, and that began for most people with a bank. So that's what we're doing right here. So we're launching our own debit card. The watermelon coloration shows our commitment to divesting money away from brands that you fundamentally don't believe in and are misaligned with your values. We're providing the UK's first Sharia compliant return on current accounts as well, which is huge. Like no one's ever been able to do that before. And alhamdulillah, through our partnerships, we're able to do that. We want to go full Revolut-esque, so like, you know, gold-backed investments, crypto as well. So Sharia compliant screening of crypto, but also stocks and shares. So you can see it all there. We'll still have the savings part, so you can save for whatever goal you want to go towards. We'll round up your change, budgeting, and all the Sharia features as well, from Sharia stock and fund screening. It will tell you whether Apple shares are halal and also ethical to be investing in, for example. So all of that's there. We're looking for our first 1,000 users, 1,000 Alpha or Aleph users who will get free access to this for life. They'll be invited to exclusive events. They'll have a first-hand say in exactly what we should be building. And inshallah, we can take this worldwide. That's why we're here. So I'm joined by a previous guest on the podcast, Ustad Najib Al-Aswad. So Najib, welcome again to Muslim Money Talk and Muslim Tech Fest. How are you doing?
Alhamdulillah, assalamu alaikum, Arib. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Glad to be with you, Akhi.
Well, what do you think about Muslim Tech Fest so far? How are you finding it? And all the Islamic finance talent that you're seeing over here?
Well, I think it's amazing, mashallah, the immense of talent you see, the spirit, and loads of fintech. Yeah. So I'm quite interested. This is the first time I do an effort to attend, a conference in the weekend, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you've come down from Birmingham for this.
Yes. Okay. And it's really, really interesting.
Okay.
Of course, seeing you guys, mashallah, has made it even more interesting for me.
There you go. And my next question was, which of the fintechs do you like the most? So
I can't say anything. Some of them are my clients, some of them are my brothers, some of them are my friends. All of them are good. As long as they're working towards riba-free, and mashallah, and do it in a halal way, then I'm supportive of all of them.
How do you feel now that Kestrl is launching a digital bank? Like, do you have any advice or tips for us?
My only advice is to just try your best to make sure that when people try this for the first time, they are impressed.
Yeah.
Because once you launch this, you'll have a lot of hype around it.
Yeah.
So please make sure when you do it and you launch, make sure you're confident with it. I know sometimes people say pivot and so on and so forth, because this is something like an online Islamic bank has been talked about for a long time now. So really try to make sure when you do it from day one, it's very slick. It gives the good impression, first time impression, because it really makes a big difference. Because I've seen a lot of fintechs, they do this and then the churn rate is very high.
I know. And we don't want to squander the opportunity, we don't want to waste that opportunity, so we understand it. Najib, thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum. 30 as well. Yeah. Nice one. Oh, fantastic. No interest, that's right. So I'm actually joined by someone from Islamic Finance Royalty, and that both A lot of people in his family are kind of in it, so we last saw each other in Istanbul. Do you want to reintroduce yourself?
Sure, yes. Not normally how I introduce myself, but thank you. My name's Raheel Ashraf. Yeah, that's my intro.
He works for National Zakat Foundation and...
Oh yeah, I used to work for the National Zakat Foundation. Did 3 years there. Met yourself at a Islamic Finance Conference in 2019. Did some sales and marketing there, and I've worked for various charities, local government departments, HMRC, and currently a data analyst and working on my own tech product.
Amazing. Obviously, you've been in and around the Islamic finance space for a while, and you're based in Scotland. What are the needs you're seeing Scottish consumers asking for and crying out for the most?
Yeah, I think it really is an untapped market. I was just speaking with yourself there. There are a number of like Islamic finance sort of stalls here with different products, and most of them aren't regulated or haven't broken into the Scottish market. They haven't even considered it. It was like a surprise when I mentioned it to them.
Which is crazy because there's so many Muslims in Scotland. Like, people don't understand how many Pakistanis there are in Scotland.
Yeah, I remember when I was trying to break NZF through up there and kind of doing an analysis. It's like the size of Manchester or like Birmingham. So you wouldn't neglect that market. So why would you neglect Scotland? And we're building a strong community of tech entrepreneurs, Muslim kind of identity there, and we've got a great hold there. So there's no reason not to cater to that market, and you as well.
You'll have to bring us there. Right, thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam.
For sharing your thoughts on boycotting and obviously the challenges with that. Now that we've got Arif here, I think we'll make an official start to the workshop. So thank you everybody for engaging, and I'll hand over to Arif.
Thank you very much, Kinza. Firstly, apologies for the late start. We were told to delay a little bit because the main stage was running a little bit late. But I think we've got nearly everyone here, so we'll kick off. So assalamu alaikum everyone, and welcome to Let's Build a Bank. So how many of you have heard of Kestrl before? Okay, quite a few. And I'm really, really excited to be announcing today the launch of our digital bank in the UK for a couple of months' time. Why we're here today? We want to share with you a little bit about our mission and our story so far, the problems that we've solved and the journey that we've been on. But we're also looking for our first 1,000 customers, which we would love to extend that opportunity to all of you, because we understand the stereotype. We understand and we hear that a lot of people feel like when you go for a Muslim-owned product, you're compromising on quality. And we want to erase that idea completely. So with your help, as some of our first 1,000 users, we want to do that. You can also connect up third-party bank accounts here, so you'll be able to look at all of your spending. You don't have to transfer everything to Kestrl here, but via open banking, you can plug everything else in. We can see all your data and create a really cool savings plan, budgeting, and all of that right here. Because we see the demand. I think a lot of us have been crying out for this, but we don't want to compromise on the user experience. And we don't think you should either. And we've not been just starting this up. We've been doing this for a little bit. So that's kind of the backstory, and coming back to our original dream of helping Muslims in the Western world.
Management consultancy, and because we're out of time, I can't give you all your flowers, but
Don't worry. That's fine.
Intro, so everyone welcome Arif to the stage.
Okay, thank you. Just go up here. You can hear me okay? Perfect. Hey, assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Arif Siddiqui, and I'm the founder and the CEO of Kestrl. We're on a mission to help over 1 billion people to bank without compromising on their beliefs. Today, I'm really, really excited and honored to be announcing the launch of our digital banking product in the UK coming later this year. I'm going to share with you a bit about our story and the mission so far, and invite all of you to be one of our first 1,000 Alpha or Aleph users. Some of you have visited our stall, so you know a bit more about what we're doing and what we're trying to do with that. But as one of our first 1,000, you'll be able to access all of our services for free for life, as well as a whole litany of other features as well. Now, I started Kestrl 5 years ago because I was fed up. I was fed up of feeling like I was doing something wrong every time I had to use one of these. And it is a problem that is shared by over 5 million people right here in the UK, 25 million in the Western world at large, and 2 billion on the planet who, like everyone here, of course, identifies as being a Muslim. But the problem's twofold. Yes, we know that interest is forbidden. We've heard that, we know it. But over the last couple of years, we've become increasingly aware of exactly what our money is being used to do by major banks and corporations. Things like funding wars in the Middle East, contributing to housing crises around the world, or fast fashion, pollution, a whole bunch of other things that fundamentally do not align with our beliefs. As one of our customers put it best, it is not just about avoiding interest, it's about making sure that my money is doing good in the world. And it was out of this frustration that Kestrl was born. Kestrl's mission is to help you to spend, save, and grow your wealth without compromising on your beliefs. The debit card that is launching later this year in September is in the watermelon motif to show that our commitment to divesting your money away from major corporations that fundamentally are misaligned with what we believe in and stand for. One of the first features that we'll be launching is a screening. Anywhere that you tap, you'll instantly be notified if it's something that should be avoided and what reasons, and we'll suggest a very good alternative for you instead. We're also introducing, thank you, we're also introducing one of the first ever current account that pays you a Sharia compliant return in the UK. That's never happened before in this country. So we're really, really excited to be introducing that. That will be the first thing that we launch. We'll have a whole bunch of other features such as savings pots. You tell us the goal and we'll help you to save for it automatically, as well as all of the Sharia compliant features that some of you who use Kestrl today may have come to know and love, such as our Sharia stock and fund screener, our auto zakat calculator, interest purifier, and other things. But it doesn't stop there. Later on this year, we're looking to launch other things, such as home finance, by partnering with some of the great products we have here in the UK, as well as bringing some of the international banks here to this country. Gold-backed spending. We've seen other people try it before. We need a solution that is built in-house. Stock and fund trading, we want it all to be done within our application. We're already doing the screening. Why not this? Crypto screening and trading is a big one, as Rehan's already said. I don't need to go into it anymore. And FX spending and trading around the world, plus loads of other things. So please, 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 I'm just here with one ask today. Please sign up to be an Aleph user. There's a bit of friction in the process. You need to tell us in 100 words why you want to be one. It's not first come, first serve. We're looking really for 1,000 people to help us build this product in partnership. You'll get a lot of great features no one else will get access to through this, all for free. So please sign up today. Come visit us at our stall as well. You'll see a full demo. You can get a t-shirt, all of that. Or just come say hi.
Could you please introduce yourself first?
My name is Arib Siddiqui. I'm the founder and the CEO of Kestrl. We're an app on a mission to help 1 billion Muslims around the world to grow their wealth without compromising on their beliefs.
So, why are you here today? What's the importance of this event for you?
We are launching for the first time in the UK a full-fledged digital bank this year, inshallah. And what's really cool about that is we're launching features that have never been on offer before. We're here today looking for our first 1,000 customers who will receive free access for life. And they will also, so they'll get free access for life. Plus, they'll get invited to exclusive events and have a say in exactly what we're producing as we go on. So what are we going to offer? We're going to be offering the UK's very first Sharia compliant return on a current account. That's never happened before. So any money that you're storing, then you're going to return on it. Our debit card is like watermelon themed to show our commitment to divesting people's money away from corporations and banks who are using it for things that are completely misaligned with our values. Over the last 2 years, people have really grown to understand that major banks are actually using our money to fund wars in the Middle East, pollution, fast fashion, loads of stuff that you're probably not okay with. So that's our take. We are helping you to make sure your money is moving with a purpose. So we're encouraging people to sign up today.
Okay. So like, give us some numbers. Like, how many people are you expected to join this application?
Yeah, so we're limiting it to 1,000 right now, but the wait list is already almost 5,000 to 6,000 long. So it's not first come, first serve. We are picking people who genuinely care and genuinely want to help this product. So the way they answer the sign-up list, and they also have to tell us in 100 words why they want to be part of the group.
Was it easy to establish such an application for you? Like, did you have any challenges?
Yeah, extremely. I mean, we tried this 5 years ago, but we quickly realized two things. One, the cost involved. Two, the market really wasn't ready yet. Right? There was a lot of mistrust of Islamic banks in this country. I don't know if that happens in Turkey, but in the UK, there's a lot of bad blood with things that have happened before, major banks charging a lot of money for Islamic products, and high-profile scams. So there's a big trust barrier to overcome. But we spent 5 years in the market getting our brand presence known through personal finance apps and building software for major banks as well. And now we're returning to our original dream of launching a digital bank.
Were there some investors that helped?
Yeah.
So like,
We went through the Techstars Accelerator program, which is a Silicon Valley-based accelerator. They have a headquarters here in London, so that's how we started out. When we came up with the idea, we were studying at University of Cambridge. My co-founder and I were doing our MBAs together. So that was our first office, was the university at the business school. So they helped us store and fundraise and all of that. So Cambridge and Techstars, we owe a lot to them.
if you want to add something important that you need to mention, please mention.
You can find out more at our website. Kestrl.io. And we do a weekly podcast called Muslim Money Talk on YouTube. So check us out. We talk all things Muslim and money related, entrepreneurs, banking, finance, or just like fun conversations. I had my dad on just to ask him what it was like being a Muslim in the UK in the 70s and 80s, right? So really interesting. We've been doing it for almost a year now. So check us out. New episode every Monday.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. Wait, Iman,
Yeah, I was gonna tell
you've grown so much. What happened?
What do you mean?
Actually, you're like a head taller than when I last saw you.
Yeah, I invited him.
Okay, so Iman, I didn't recognize you.
Yeah.
Okay, when I last saw him, he had short hair. You're about this tall.
No, okay.
And then you were.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So you're at Bloomberg now.
Yeah, I'm in Bloomberg. I think it was in my second year at UCL that I invited you to come over to come for the ISOC entrepreneurship event.
I literally didn't recognize you.
Yeah.
SubhanAllah, wow.
I was looking back at the picture like last week or something.
Yeah, there you go, man. God, so good to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you.
Anyway, yeah, good. So what we're doing at Kestrl, so we've started off as like a personal finance app. Quickly, Islamic banks came to us and said, can you like give us the tech and give us the software? We were doing that for like 3-4 years. And now we're partnering with a big Malaysia bank to bring them here to the UK. So we're launching their products. We're launching in September, all of that, digital banking. So like we really are like rooting for your success because we need like more and more Islamic focused banks in this country anyway. So
That's amazing.
really looking forward to it.
Excited for you.
No, Jazakallah, likewise, man. Likewise. And you know, I'm really close with Asif, Shazad when he was there. So yeah, that's
Amazing. Well, all the best with that.
yeah, no, thanks very much. Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, it's well established. I'm joined by a long time friend of the podcast and his fourth appearance on Muslim Money Talk.
Is this the
Omar,
fourth appearance?
this is the fourth appearance.
This is the class as a podcast. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, we're making a full episode out of
All
this.
right. Okay. Cool. Mashallah. What am I talking about today?
Muslim Tech Fest and all the Islamic finance guys that you've seen around here.
Muslim Tech Fest or Islamic FinTech Muslim Tech Fest?
Islamic fintech side of it, right? Because it's like
Yeah.
we're dominating, right?
Yeah,
There's
exactly my
Kestrl, Fider, There's Curate over there. Like, there's so many people around.
I feel like we're having a big industry round table.
Yeah, it feels like that. But are you optimistic for the space? Like, what do you think we need to be doing? What advice do you have for all these different fintechs?
Just keep doing what they're doing and focus on building world-class products. Just like you are planning to do with your new banking, digital bank. Fider's doing amazing stuff. Wide's there, IFG's there, Nesta's there, Offers there, StrideUp's there. Like, it's an exciting time, exciting space, as we discussed many times, right? So,
what are you worried about? Are you worried about anything in the space?
I'm worried. I would say the only thing I'm worried about is people not fulfilling their potential. So carry on doing what they're doing and don't give up, because we owe it to society to prove that our way of economics and finance is way better. Because, like I said before on your podcast, global debt and global GDP, there's such a crazy imbalance. It's just not logical, right? So my worry is that they don't follow through on what they're doing. If they carry on doing what you're doing, Kestrl needs to do what they're doing. That's it. That's all I can ask for.
That's it. Well, thanks for your support and your advice the whole way through. And we look forward to welcoming you on your 5th appearance on the podcast.
I want to do the proper fourth version. Right, I'm in.
Exhausted, but alhamdulillah, it's been an incredible experience. So thank you everyone who came here and signed up as one of the first 1,000 users. We're really looking forward to shaking the space up in the UK and then beyond. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.